for the past 2.5 years with Josh Barnett, and is very strong and powerful.
There it is. There's that honor. They don't call it Ring of Honor for nothing. The young Lions learn it as well, the respect shown in this pro wrestling ring. And you know the ground game in this one is going to be intense. I recently had the privilege of watching Jonathan Gresham live in action. It was an incredible match with him and Mike Bennett, actually, going for over 30 minutes, pretty much just working the arm back and forth, never letting go of one another. So that's that technical ability. Once he gets onto something, he will not let go. He will hold on to you, work you down to the ground.
And if you're a true wrestling fan, you respect that kind of ability, just the wrestling game.
Absolutely. Hold for hold, working on limbs, but both these guys right now, you can hear them.
Yeah. Like two warriors battling it out, and Alex Coughlin able to take Gresham to the corner.
Two bulls. Now referee Jarrett not wanting to break.
Coughlin sending a message to Gresham.
Whoa.
Here.
And tension's rising quick in this match.
Look at the way that he breaks that and turns him around. Look,
whoa!
Headlock takeover here.
When you take a look, Coughlin might have a little bit of the height advantage, but both these guys very physically sound. Both spend a lot of time in the gym. Very, very, very strong.
Coughlin trying to push Gresham off of him, but
trying to get out of this headlock any way he can.
That's a tight headlock.
That's a tough ask for someone like Jonathan Gresham, who, like we said, once he gets a hold of something, he's very little chance of letting go unless he wants to, like he did just there with that neck breaker. Shoots the half into the cover. No, floating back over right into the headlock once again. And Alex Coughlin finds himself in the same position one more time.
Gresham applying that pressure on the temple while trying to pin Coughlin here. Grabbing the arm while having the other arm stuck here between his legs, and look at the way that he bends his wrist back.
Now trying to pin the shoulder down, as well as manipulate the wrist. And look at, he's got his arm wrapped between his legs, and now into a crucifix cover goes Gresham, and no, Coughlin kicks out. And once again, going to the headlock.
And obviously the point of the game here is to get the pin. Wear your opponent
or
down.
Submit. Don't forget. I mean, this is not Ring of Honor, though. This is not the pure division. Those same rules don't apply. This is your traditional pro wrestling matchup, pinfall or submission in this ring. However you can get that. And now, once again, you see, that's what makes Jonathan Gresham so good at what he does. You can go to something else, try to do something else, switch a body part, switch a maneuver, but he always goes back to something if it's working. And the headlock in this matchup has been working.
And every time he takes him over, it takes more and more energy out of Coughlin.
Absolutely. And not only that, it keeps putting him in a pinning predicament.
That's right.
One of those times, Coughlin may forget to kick out.
Coughlin trying to get out of that, trying to leg scissor the head of Gresham here.
Does. Strong thighs at Coughlin. Just might be able to do it, but you see there Gresham, you having to let go of the headlock just a little bit to fight the legs of Coughlin to keep him from getting it, but he does. That's why you do leg day. That's why you don't skip the squats.
And you felt the power of Coughlin when you wrestled him. When he's got leg scissor over your head, I mean, he's choking all the air out of you. Very hard to breathe.
Freaky strong athlete. Both these guys are, though. You see now Gresham pinning the legs down to Coughlin. Now we are back, rolling right over back into the headlock. Coughlin saw it coming, was ready for it this time. Leg scissors applied again.
Great intuition.
And that's the key for some of these young lions. You learn. And he's learning for every second he wrestles. Jonathan Gresham here. Oh, my God.
Wow.
There's the strength coming into play for Alex Coughlin, all the way from the ground to the sky, and we've seen him do this before.
Oh. Yeah, well, he is.
Those gut wrench suplexes. He can deadlift anything. And he's just deadlifted Jonathan Gresham from the floor to the sky, slamming him down on the mat.
And that took a lot out of Gresham. That was a big slam. And probably so far the biggest move we've seen in the last 5 minutes.
Absolutely it was. And now into the bear hug, looking to squeeze the oxygen out of the octopus. Both these men have been wrapped up all match long. Gresham working that very vicious headlock.
Back to it.
And now, see, it's Coughlin who's learning. If it was good enough for Gresham, it's good enough for him. Keep going back to what's working.
That's right. He's adapting real well here to the style of Gresham. Almost learning in real time.
100%.
And look at Gresham applying the headlock
Back
off
to
of
the
that.
headlock right out of the bear hug situation there, but again, Coughlin learning. Oh, great switch of the hips from Gresham into that crossbody-like situation. Now, schoolboy roll-up from Gresham, 1-2. It is a kick out from Coughlin. Huge tackle from the young Lion.
Back
And
to it.
captured in the bear hug one more time. It is Coughlin now who keeps going back to the well. As Gresham manages to get his legs out of that position. Reaching for the ropes. It's kind of switched into a waist lock scenario now.
Gresham grabbing the wrist of Coughlin, trying to break that waist lock.
Smart move. Get away from the head now that Coughlin's got a strong grip. Try to break the wrist hold that he's got on you. Whoa, right before he can get to the ropes, it is Coughlin who drags him down to the mat.
But this is the way that you do it. You put pressure on the wrist. However strong Coughlin is, this is how you break that. And
There
look
you
at
go,
that,
look at
using the leg, able to escape, grabbing that rope.
And that's the intelligence of Jonathan Gresham. He's a wrestler's wrestler, knows himself so well, knows exactly what he's got to do to get out of something. Now, we're back on even playing field in what feels like the first time since the very start of this matchup. We are not locked in some hold. We are not locked in something.
There's not a lot of carnage. We're seeing a classical, pure wrestling match, and I love it.
And now, a little bit of a test of strength. Again, Coughlin has a little bit of the height advantage, but Jonathan Gresham is a physical specimen in his own right as he keeps trying to withstand the strength of Alex Coughlin.
Being a little taller does give you an advantage.
Gives you a little leverage, shoulders down. One more time. Gresham keeps getting at least one shoulder up, and that's all you need. Rolling through. Oh!
The tables have turned.
Bending the wrist back as he rolled through. Smart move again. Such an intelligent competitor is Gresham.
And that neutralizes the leverage that Coughlin had.
And now he looks to take advantage. Both these guys going back and forth.
Coughlin using all the strength he has.
Oh, looking for that backslide, but Gresham is fighting it every inch of the way. He got him down. Could be. Kick out by Gresham. And now, small package by Coughlin. Rolling through. Small package by Gresham. Back and forth these guys are going. Who's going to get?
Wow. Oh my God.
And now,
they're just trying to roll each other into a pin.
both grab, but finally it's Gresham whose shoulders are down and big kick out.
Look, all you need is 3 seconds. All you need is 3 seconds, and if you can wrap your opponent in a great
roll through. Oh, no. Another one. Oh, my
Two.
God.
Oh my God.
The pinfalls keep happening too fast. Can't even call him back to the headlock. And once again, back to the leg scissors. This is fast and furious. It is Coughlin who gets the head.
And we've seen this before.
Oh.
Leg scissor pin.
Wow.
Wow.
I could almost not keep up with that
Yeah.
final sequence of wrestling.
That was beautiful. What we witnessed is a work of art.